Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brick by Brick. I'm your host, Brad Critchfield, and this is the podcast that builds community one conversation at a time. Now, this episode's a little bit different than our regular podcast. We're going to be talking to all the candidates of the Lakewood City Council District 2 race. All candidates were invited, all accepted, and this is an opportunity for you to get to know the candidates so you make the best informed decision come June 2nd. This is not a gotcha interview. This is not a hard-hitting interview. It's also not an endorsement of any particular candidate. This is really an opportunity to hear from the candidates so we can all learn together. So with that, and without further ado, welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your connection to the Lakewood community?
Yeah, I've been a Lakewood resident for 24 years. I bought my house here in Lakewood in 2002. I grew up in Gardena. My parents just lived around the corner. They bought their house in about 97. And every time I would come to Lakewood to visit them, it was a clean city. I mean, you can tell right when you get off the freeway, there's something special about this city. And started shopping homes, house shopping, and in 2002, I was lucky enough to buy a house and move in here.
So why run for city council?
I'm a public servant, okay, at heart. I've been a police officer for 27 years. I have two little guys at home that I raise. We work, we play, we shop here in Lakewood. I love Lakewood. I'm Mr. Lakewood. It all started in 2023, when I joined the Lakewood Leadership Academy. And then it was from there, it sparked my interest in civic government at the local level. As a police officer, I put on my uniform every day and I go solve other people's problems. And I wanted to get involved more in the city that I live in. And then so making connections with council members, in the city. I got appointed to the Southeast Los Angeles Work Development Board, where we try to stimulate the work economy in the area with its 7 other cities. Janice Hahn appointed me as her aviation commissioner. At work, I am one of the helicopter pilots, so it was a national transition to move over to the Aviation Commission. And last year, I got appointed by the City Council to the Measure L Oversight Citizens Committee that oversees Measure L funding in the city of Lakewood.
If you've been in an auto accident, don't get mad, call the pad. Preferred Auto Design is Lakewood's #1 auto body and collision center for a reason. Owner David Ariano runs a first-class shop with honesty, quality, and care you can trust. So remember, you get in an accident, call the pad. So you're already walking, you're canvassing, you're talking to residents. What are you hearing from the residents, and what are you focused on in those conversations?
A lot of it is the quality of life issues. For instance, as I'm walking down Monterey, I ran into a gentleman, a resident, and he was complaining about his street light pole being removed from his house. And he talked about at night, his wife feels unsafe walking to her car. So what I did was, shot a text message to one of the city managers and see if we can address that issue. Another gentleman on Hedda was complaining about speeders down the street, and he was talking about a solution, maybe adding a street light. I'm sorry, a stop sign. So shot another text message to one of the city representatives. And then I had another gentleman on Lakewood Boulevard that was complaining about, catalytic converter thefts and stuff. So those are the issues that people, and it's not a single issue, but it's a variety of little issues that as a council member, people expect you to solve those problems.
What's one issue you feel doesn't get enough attention in Lakewood?
I think right now it's the e-bikes. I was driving down Del Amo Boulevard, and I saw a couple of kids, on the sidewalk speeding, on the sidewalk, and pedestrians, like jumping out of the way, And then a couple of weeks ago at one of the, I believe it was Mayboyer Park, my kids had Little League practice, and they were complaining about, the grass being torn by these e-bikes. So that's one of the concerns that we got to look into.
So what's one thing you feel the city of Lakewood really gets right?
The city of Lakewood actually is a very fiscal, responsible city. The city collects about $17 million in sales revenue, along with about $13 million in Measure L funding. That Measure L funding tax, those $13 million, funds a lot of the repairs for the libraries, the senior citizens, the playgrounds. There's a lot of improvement that we've done with those sales tax money.
For somebody who's still deciding, what do you want them to understand about you as a candidate and your campaign?
I am the candidate with the experience with city government, county government. I sit on a city council appointed Measure L oversight committee. Janice Hahn appointed me to her aviation commission, that I oversee all of the LA County airports. I manage all the funding, all the budget, all the expenditures. I run the financial side of my parents' small business, so I understand about budgets. I'm a public servant. I'm a police officer. My job, when I go to work, is to help people out. I understand city government. I have that experience. So putting that all together, I think Lakewood is, I think I can put a lot of my talents, in the city council.
This episode of Brick by Brick is brought to you by Hearthy Foods. Go to hearthyfoods.com and use promo code BRICK at the checkout and save 50% off your order today. They're the best single ingredient supplements out there at the best price. So go to hearthyfoods.com, get a great product while supporting your community podcasts. Okay, so this is the part of the show where we're going to do rapid fire. Okay,
right.
Just a lighthearted way. So just one word answers as fast as you can.
All right.
All right, ready? All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Early morning or late night?
Late night.
Favorite place to eat in Lakewood?
Ooh, I have a lot. Red Robin.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Text or phone call?
Depends. Depends who it is.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram. I don't have a TikTok.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
In just a couple sentences, what does the word community mean to you?
Community means everybody together, everybody working together, everybody playing together, everybody enjoying each other. And that's what I love about Lakewood.
So in this segment, you're going to get to talk right to the camera, talk to the voters, and tell them why they should vote for you and where they can go for more information and to support.
I would humbly ask for your vote. I am the candidate that has the leadership experience. I understand about budgets. I understand about public safety. I understand about infrastructure and economic development. Vote for me for District 2. You can reach me on my social media on Instagram, Rudy Villarreal 2026, or on my website, www.rudyvillarreal2026.com. Thank you very much.
Rudy, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, I got to do my sign off. Thanks for watching Brick by Brick. And remember, keep building community one conversation at a time. And we'll see you in the next one.